Now, your certified storm-ready weather.
And as we continue along with that extended forecast, we are going to have to get through our wintry weather here over the next 24 hours before, as we mentioned, whether it's going to be cold or warm, it's going to be cold, really not getting away from any of this Arctic weather anytime soon. We have a storm ready alert day that goes into effect later on this evening. We'll continue overnight into the day on Wednesday, and that's for heavy accumulating snowfall. The majority of us will stay as primarily snow, and the worst of the snow will happen overnight into tomorrow morning. There is expected still a changeover to even a mix of some rain and snow as we get into a few of the morning hours. We'll time that out later on, but that is expected across I-69. The rest of us will stay as snow, and that snow will wrap up during the afternoon hours. Temperatures right now, they range from the upper 20s to the lower 30s, right around freezing across I-69. Those readings will go down by a few degrees, mainly hovering around 30 when the snow begins in a few hours time. Then we will actually see those temps rising to just above freezing across I-69, which is going to allow for that changeover to a little bit of rainfall. Temperatures to go along with the winds, making it feel a bit cooler with that wind speed coming out of the west and southwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So those wind chills are down through the upper teens to low to mid 20s, even though our temps right now in a few spots hovering around freezing. Definitely doesn't feel all that warm by any means. We had one wave of that snowfall move through early on. That gave us a quick hitting inch or so of that accumulation. It's going to be a lot more snowfall from this very strong clipper. That's going to drag in more of that colder air for the rest of the week. So highs will go back below freezing, and we'll see a secondary wave of Arctic air for the weekend to get us down into the teens for those highs. That snow stretches still from the Canadian-U.S. border all the way down through Chicago. So it's an expansive system, and it is going to give us several hours of that wintry weather. That's not really going to start until about 10, 11 o'clock in our far southern and southwestern communities. You can see right here at 11 p.m. right here for the evening hours. Flint towards about Mount Pleasant, going to be seeing that snow beginning. It's already heavy and accumulating down to the south and west. And there's even some rain that's mixing in towards Grand Rapids and also Kalamazoo. By 3 a.m., all of us are in that heavier snowfall. And then by 7 o'clock towards I-69, we're seeing that couple hours of that change over to rain. That's going to cut down on some of those totals, higher totals as you go north of Interstate 69. By noon, we're seeing that change over to just dry conditions across our northern spots. Still snowing somewhat heavily towards I-69 into the Thumb and also the Saginaw Bay. By Wednesday evening, we are going to get rid of that snowfall. Could be a couple flurries still lingering in the Thumb in our northern spots, but any accumulation will be done by the end of the afternoon. Here's what we are expecting snowfall-wise. About 3 to 6 inches in that darker blue. Some locally higher amounts are possible, maybe 7, 8 inches in a few locations if we get a couple of those heavier snow bands to set on up. Then we go into about 2 to 4 inches across I-69 in that lighter blue with some ice due to that rainfall. Will also be a windier day tomorrow. Some gusts 25 to 35 miles per hour are expected with some of that late morning to afternoon snowfall. So there could be some lower visibility, not only due to the heaviness of the snowfall, but also those stronger winds. We stay breezy on Thursday. We're down to 27 then, 28 on Friday, then only in the teens for the highs as we look into the weekend. Early next week, we're still in the 20s, so really no signs of breaking through this Arctic trend that we've been taking with us the entire month of December. Lows are also going to be down into the teens Wednesday night into Thursday morning. We have a lot of water in this snow. It's that heavy, wet, dense snow. So any of that melting that occurs, any of the rain that falls across I-69 will quickly ice up Wednesday night. Could lead to some slick conditions Thursday.